Learn more about Taller Alpha. This is the main screen when we enter the system. In this part, we are going to see general information such as the total sold either on a credit or in cash. We can also see the best-selling products and the minimum stock of our inventory. On the left side, we will find a drop-down menu where we will interact with all of the functions of the system. We can see spaces on sales history, products history, billing, and vehicle reception. For the vehicle reception, we have to enter to workshop management and then vehicle reception. Here, we will be able to see the list of the vehicles entered in our reception. If we want to enter a new order, we have to enter to add a new reception. First, we must enter the vehicle plate and search. If it exists in our history, we should look for it on our list. But if the plate doesn't exist, we must create a new reception. We can create a new customer or add an already registered one. Already select our client, we must enter vehicle information. In this space, we can select what style it is or create a new style. If it is sporty, if it is maybe a tractor, I can also add an image of the type of the vehicle. In this part, we enter details of our vehicle. First, we need to enter the license plate number. Since if the license plate has never been registered, we must generate the reception for the beginning. And then, we enter vehicle information, such as a brand, model, and among them the kilometers. In the same way, we can select if it is used in miles. I can add information about how the car arrived in the relation for the temperature, fuel. We can add information about chassis number and even a space about the shirt. These spaces are deployable. In the next section, we can add the services or products that we need. They should only be searched and select. At the time that we select a service, immediately we must select a mechanic. This mechanic will be in charge of a specific service. We can add different services and different mechanics. And in this part, we only confirm the information about our mechanics. In this space, our duty is to be able to categorize the states of the different parts of the vehicle. To be able to show the state in which the vehicle entered or worship. The system also gives us the option of being able to enter images for our vehicle registration, as well as a signature by the client. Finally, we can add different help commands for the mechanic. Already enter our reception, we can interact in the same way with the different information. We can edit information such as adding a new services or products or adding new comments. When we finalize this information, it will be updated. I can also see the order and his data. Also from here, we can add more photos, more products, and the mechanics here can interact with the services. And so we can put an updated status of the process in which the reception is, such as working or finished. We can also see the space of parts of the vehicle and notes. This is the necessary process to be able to generate a new reception. Now, let's see how we can continue with the billing process. For invoicing, it can be done in two ways. For the first way, we must go to Post-Invoice Seller and select Workshop. Look for your order and select. We will be able to see all the information which is necessary to verify, and then we just click the button Invoice. But we can also do it for our reception. We select C and then Invoice. This will direct us to the post-invoicing workshop automatically. And by selecting Invoice, we will see this screen. where we will be able to choose if the invoice is on a credit or in cash. We can also select if the customer pays by card, bank transaction, or check. What we have to do is activate the option. We can also select Mix It. That is, one amount is paid in cash and another by card. And once all the information is ready, we can finish the billing. The system gives us the option of being able to see all our invoices. We have to go to our drop-down menu, Sales, Sales History. We can filter them by days if we can only need to see the billing of a specific day or month. We can search for past dates, or we can also search by invoice number or by customer name. Here we can see the different invoices categorized. If we want to make an invoice without the need for a vehicular reception, we are only going to pause invoice, seller. We select the necessary products. We can look for the customer if we already have him registered, or we can add a new customer with the necessary information. We save, and that is. Then we only invoice. If we want to be able to see all the orders that we have made, we have to enter the main menu, Reports, Workshop, and then Orders. Here we can see all the orders, such as those completed, pending, or cancelled. We can also filter this report by dates. We can see the details of the orders. We can send a link to your client so that he can see the details information of his order. He can see the status of the services for his vehicle. He can see the products that are going to be used, his signatures, his photos, and finally the total of his invoice. The customer can also see all his orders registered by their numbering. It is important to know that a customer can have different vehicles assigned. If we enter to see more, we can see all the information. When entering to the dashboard, you can see your order history information, the frequent services you purchased, and frequent products that have been billed to you. And in this part, the customer has the possibility of scheduling appointments. Now we are going to return to the system to be able to add products. We have to enter products, manage products, and here we can add products in two ways: individual and massive through Excel. To add it individually, we go to the plus sign, and in the first part, we must fill in the product information. Then we go to the cost option, where we enter if it has any text. We only select the appropriate one. We have the utility space along with the sell price. Then we continue with the quantity of products that we are going to enter into the inventory, and finally the minimum stock that we want to have. After this, we can add product description, product photos, we can add extra information, and that's it. We can finish. Now we are going to see the massive option. First, we have to download the Excel template, and already having our document open, we have to add the information of the products, like name, cost, utility, price, if any tax applies, quantity, and minimum stock. Already fill out our template, we enter the system again and look for the option to import template. And we look for our document and save. Already saved information will be shown to us all our products. Now we are going to add a service. We enter to workshop management, configuration, and we see three types of services. First one, repair, training and painting, and finally revision. We are going to create a repair service. We select it and we look for the plus icon. We need to enter the name of the service we indicate if a tax applies to the other subservices, we select Add Subservice, and we enter the name and we apply the tax. Then we must enter the price without tax times the price with a tax is presented in the next column. Finish this process, we save, and we can add different services and subservices following these steps. Now we move to the reporting option. We can see the cash reports, customer reports, purchase inventory reports, worship, sales, and others. The system provides a large number of reporting options so that we have the complete management of your company. Now we are going to know about assigning a box to a user with a cashier role. We have to enter to configuration, boxes, and we need to be able to add a name to the box. And then we must assign a user with a cashier role, and we save. After this, the user will be able to invoice. But it is always necessary to know who can open and who can close the box. We enter after invoicing seller, and if our box is closed, the system automatically tells me that it must open it. The cash with which are going to open or sales day must be entered. And we open the box. And with this, we can invoice. Now, we are going to close the box. We enter the 3 points of the right side and select Open and Close the box. And here, we will see a small report of all of the movements that have been made of the sales day. In order to close the box, I must enter the amount of cash with which my sales day closes. If there is any error, the system will tell me if there is more or less cash that I should have. If we want to send the report to the company administrators, we only select the option and we close the box. To finish, we are going to create a new user. We enter Settings, User, and select the plus icon. What we need is to be able to enter the information of this person, including the email and password. Since with these 2 points the person will be able to enter to the system, we select the role that this employee is going to have, and we select the company to which he is going to belong. We save this information, and that's it. This will be the general flow of what you should know about Taller Alpha.